Hello guys, this is type 2 numericals based on normal reaction, and in this case we are concerned about the systems which are not at rest. In fact, they are not in equilibrium. They have some force acting on them, and hence they are accelerated. So in this case we have to find out the normal reactions. So the first case is this one, in which there is a 5 kg and 10 kg block which are connected to each other and which are in contact with each other, and they are placed on a frictionless surface and they are being pushed by a 10 Newton force. So there are two methods to solve these kind of problem. First one is to draw the individual free body diagram of each block, but I am teaching you the next method, which is the system consideration. I mean to say that you can see that this 5 kg and 10 kg block will move together under the action of this 10 Newton force and hence you can assume this as a system. So you can see that if some force was pulling 10 kg block, then they would not be moving together. But if we are pushing these any block, this 5 kg block, then they would be moving together, and hence we can consider them as a system. So if I consider them as a system, then let us suppose the acceleration of system is A. So if I am applying a 10 Newton force on 15 kg block, due to the fact that I have considered them as a single system, their mass would be 15 kg, and hence I can see that F is equal to ma. So there is one more important thing, that we know that the number of contacts are 1, 2 and 3. There are 3 contacts, but we know that this force 10 Newton is applied in x-axis only. So the normal reactions at contact 1 and 2 will be balancing their respective weights. So normal reaction N1 would be equal to 50 Newton, normal reaction N2 will be equal to 100 Newton. Okay, but I am talking about normal reaction N3, and in the next problems also I will not be calculating these normal reactions of ground. Okay, so in this question, if I consider them as a system and I assume that the system is moving with an acceleration of A, then the net force acting in x-axis, the net force which is acting in x-axis is 10 Newton. One second. Yeah. This is 10 Newton, and that 10 is equal to 15A. 15 is the mass of these blocks. So A is equal to 2 by 3 meters per second square. This is the common acceleration. Now if I need to find out the normal reaction at contact 3, I can draw the free body diagram of any one block, and it would the answer would come will be the same. Let us draw the free body diagram of 10 kg block. So a 5 kg block would be pushing 10 kg block by a normal reaction N3, which is acting on this contact. And due to that N3, this 10 kg block is moving with an acceleration of A, which is 2 by 3 meters per second square. So N3 will be equal to ma. So N3 will be equal to m is 10 and A is 2 by 3. So it is 20 by 3 newtons. Okay, now I can show you that the value of N3 will remain same if I calculate it from the 5 kg block. And to prove that, I am drawing the free body diagram of 5 kg block. This is 5 kg block, and a 10 Newton force is acting on it like this, and N3 is acting towards backside, and it is moving in front with an acceleration of a. Now there are two forces, 10 Newton and N3, which are acting in opposite directions, and block is moving towards right side. So the force which is acting towards right side will be greater in magnitude due to the fact that block is moving towards right side. So I can assume that 10 Newton is greater than N3, and by assuming that, I'm writing the equation of net force. So net force will be 10 minus N3, because they both are in opposite directions, and that would be equal to, net force is equal to F net, we are writing as MA. So M is 5 and A is 2 by 3. So N3 will be equal to 10 minus 10 upon 3. So N3 will be equal to 20 upon 3 newtons, which I have already calculated. So this proves that by either of the block you can find out the value of N3. Okay, now what happens if we apply this force on 10 kg block? So do you think that this normal reaction N3 will change or not? So let us see. So again we consider them as a system due to the fact that they will move together, and again this acceleration will come out to be 2 by 3 Newton. And it is also due to the fact that this combined system has a mass of 15 kg and it is moving under the effect of 10 Newton force. So its acceleration would be 2 by 3 meters per second square. And now if I draw the free body diagram of that 5 kg block, so this is the 5 kg block, and I am drawing its free body diagram. So there is a normal reaction N which is acting on the 5 kg block in forward direction due to 10 kg block, and this is the only force which is acting on the 5 kg block in x-axis. So N is equal to MA. M is 5 and A is 2 by 3. So normal reaction N is equal to 5 into 2 by 3, that is 10 by 3 newtons. And this is the different normal reaction as we have got in the previous case. You can see previously we have got 20 by 3, now it is 10 by 3. Now we can verify this result from drawing the free body diagram of 10 kg also. So this is the 10 kg block and 10 Newton forces acting on this block in left hand side, and there is a normal reaction acting on it back side. This is moving in forward direction with the acceleration A. So 10 minus N is equal to 10 into 2 by 3. I'm putting the value of acceleration, and it would yield the value of N as 10 by 3. You can check. So this shows that these results are same, and that these should be same results due to the fact that normal reaction value will not depend on the fact that from which block we are calculating its value. So it would remain same. So now coming on the next question. In this question also, these two blocks are moving as a combined system. So we can assume them as a system of mass 2m moving towards left. Now I am assuming them to be moving towards left because the greater force is 2F, and 2F is acting towards left side. So they will move combinedly towards left side. Now I can see that net force is 2F minus F, and that would be equal to MA. The mass of the system is 2m and acceleration is A. So A is equal to F upon 2m. This is the combined acceleration of the system. Now if I draw the free body diagram of any of one, so I can see that I'm drawing the free body diagram of block A like that. This is the FBD of block A and its mass is M. And there is a normal reaction acting on block A like that. This is N. And a force F is acting like that. This is F. And mg is acting downwards. But we are not concerned with the vertical motion because we have to find out the normal reaction value, and it can be calculated only by the value of F. Now, now we can see that this components of this force, like the value of this angle is 30 degree, and this will also be equal to 30, this will be 30, and this will be 60. Okay, so if we resolve the n in two components, then this component will be n cos 60 and this component will be n sin 60. And this block is moving towards left side with acceleration A. So on this block there are two forces acting on the x-axis. One is n cos 60 which is acting towards left side, and one is F which is acting towards right side, and conclusively block is moving towards left side. So we can say that n cos 60 which is acting towards left side is a greater force. So n cos 60 is minus F will be equal to ma, and n cos 60 is 1 by 2 minus F is equal to ma. M is the mass of the block, and A is its acceleration, which is F upon 2m. So this is F by 2. So n by 2 will be equal to 3f by 2, and n will be equal to 3f. This is the value of normal reaction acting between the blocks, and you can find out this value from the block B also. Thank you.